Manchester has been talking about smart cities for 5 years, but we have to see it in the context of 20 years of supporting innovation in the city. For us in the city at the moment, smart city means using technology to address some large problems and issues and needs that we have as we make Manchester a sustainable, growing city going forward. I think over the last 10 years, we've seen a move away from things like web and email, the sort of things that you kind of share information with people, to actually seeing that technology can also be about delivering services. So they could be about telepresence, they could be about accessing services on the move, or they could be machine to machine through Internet of Things. Manchester was one of the original signatories of the Green Digital Charter, and we saw it was really important when it first came out because of the growing importance of IT in our cities. If we didn't at the same time look at the carbon footprint of our digital services, we would end up making some of the same mistakes that have been made in the past. And what we've seen in Manchester is that as we consolidate some of our IT services on a shared data centre, as we move to more mobile working, it has a great improvement on the way that the city's carbon footprint is reduced. But also, we're now aware that the Green Digital Charter also has to be about more efficient use of resources, because technology, especially cloud technology, isn't without its own resource usage. It's always very difficult to think of one particular project because we've had a number over the years. I would really talk about one that we are just beginning, if you like. It's a project called Triangulum, which is a lighthouse project, so it's EU funded. But one aspect of it, it's primarily an energy project, but one aspect of it I think is really interesting is that we are looking at electric cargo bikes. And the reason we are doing that, we are beginning to take cars off some of our main routes into the city to reduce pollution and to reduce congestion. But the result of that is, how do you deal with last mile logistics? So the idea of using cargo bikes, electric delivery bikes to do some of that logistics for the city is quite interesting. I think it could have a lot of impact going forward.